Guns are a lot cooler. Alcoholism is not.
But when you combine the two, super cool.
Yeah.
Now you've done it.
Water pistols. Remember on Channel 5, you used to just like...
Oh, yeah, let's find freaks and record
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And just pretend they're being sympathetic, but it's fully like, you going to show us it?
This is for awareness. Don't laugh.
Man with constant erection. What should I do if my erection will not go down?
That's amazing that someone's had to Google that.
Priapism.
Priapism.
Priapism is a prolonged erection of the penis.
Prolonged, though, not infinite.
Here we go. I knew there was one. 36-year-old man with persistent erection.
Here we go. You'd come up with some pretty ingenious ways to hide it, I think. Like you'd wear 2 belts.
8 hours.
What? That's how long every time he gets a boner, it's 8 hours. He could do with some of them sex doll deals. Is that just every time he gets a boner is 8 hours?
I don't know. It just says that's when he went to hospital.
He went to hospital.
Man hospitalised with permanent erection. This is a different guy.
Hospitalised. That sounds completely different. He went to a hospital because there were doctors there. He wasn't hospitalised.
A Welshman has been hospitalised for more than 2 weeks with a painful condition which has left him with a permanent erection. This is the one I remember reading now.
So it's a side effect. So what's the painful condition that he's got that's meant that he's just got a boner?
Oh, if you had a boner, it'd hurt.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it sounds like he's saying he's in a painful... It sounds like he broke his arm and he's like, and now I've got a boner.
I was partying at a club and took a Viagra before I went.
I think I might be able to see the root of his problem here.
Didn't want to do it to start with, but I consented. I thought, why not? What could possibly go wrong? One of the worst decisions of my life.
But aren't Viagra's famous for giving people an erection for 8 hours? I thought like that's what they did.
Yeah, but this guy was 2 weeks.
2 weeks of boner.
That's what it says, yeah, it says...
I mean, he's got his money's worth. He's definitely got his money's worth. They'll start using him for the advert, I'd imagine. Because there's definitely guys out there who'd be like, I'd love to stay on.
It says his erection did become painful. Horrendously painful.
Yeah, you keep banging it on stuff. Every time you try to go through like a door frame sideways or try past someone on the stairs, you're just going to keep banging it on shit, aren't you? And ideally not people, so just a lot of brick walls.
He has lost so much blood he needed a transfusion.
What, was there blood coming out of his penis?
Oh, wait, did I miss it? Yeah, I might miss it.
I think we've missed a little...
Oh, okay. Oh, I missed a horrible bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. I totally skipped past one of the most crucial and disgusting parts of this. He's been diagnosed with priapism. This is they've tried many ways to reduce the swelling. This has included driving needles through the side of his penis 5 times a day, pushing a plastic nail down his urethra without anesthetic, and emergency surgery involving taking a vein from his leg to draw blood. To try and get it to go down.
Thinking that if they reduce the amount of blood in his body might go, maybe we don't need this erection right now.
He has lost so much blood he needs transfusion.
Because they kept taking blood out. They're like, we can make this go down by just removing the blood.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. From the area.
Yeah.
Obviously, they took it from his arm and it do nothing. So
it's not like taking stuff out of a cushion. It's not like, let's remove a couple of feathers.
They're doctors. They know more than you.
I know how to get rid of an erection. Let's bleed this guy out.
The other way.
Oh, man.
Imagine.
Where did he get a plastic nail from?
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Okay, where did they get a plastic nail from? Like a kid's construction kit?
They'll have like urethra things.
I don't think they should use the word nail. It sounds like there's a hammer.
There's not another word for it, is there? There'll be like urethra stretchers for like...
Stick.
Because you can get them in like the kink world. But they'll probably have them for some kind of medical purpose, I imagine. Like genuinely. Like if you have a urethra blockage, they probably are just like, let's just stick something up it and then see if you can piss.
Yeah.
So that's what it'll be. They'll be trying to just clear it to... Because that might be it. If there's a blockage, it might kind of create some swelling, which then creates his penis to stay hard.
I think it's something to do with Viagra.
Yeah, but I think they're just they're obviously just clutching at straws and trying to figure shit out. I wonder if anyone's wanked him off.
The whole time. He goes in for, I've had this boner for 2 weeks. Have you tried ejaculating? Good idea. That is a good idea. I
Goes
thought
to the
about
bathroom.
Like, how do you normally get rid of erections? Oh, I'll be back in 5 minutes and I'll let you know.
I wonder if like that. I genuinely wonder if medically they did do that.
They must have done.
Obviously, his dick is hurting horrendously, so it might be hard to make that happen. But like, it might be one of those things where like just power through and this might work.
Yeah, I would definitely try draining balls before veins.
Yes, yeah. If they were like, we're going to cut your leg open and drain a vein, I'd be like, we're good.
This is the paediatric ward. If you can not do that.
So please don't make eye contact.
But I love feet. That's not what paediatric means. But they're so close. Man, I don't know what I would do. I think I would go for the 2 belt technique. I'd wear like a belt, hold my trousers up, and I'd wear a second belt under my t-shirt to hold my erection to my belly.
Ah, okay.
That's my first problem solve for me having a permanent erection.
Yeah, I think I'd go down the way. I'd tape it to my leg more.
I
Like.
think that's well more uncomfortable with a boner. You'd have to walk around like a hunchback.
No, but if it's taped to your leg,
Yeah.
either way, you have to walk
Sideways.
like a bit, yeah.
Not down.
So it's got to go down, obviously. Has to
So
go-
you've got an erection and
Yeah.
you're trying to... No, like, are you taping straight down to your thigh? Straight down?
Yeah.
Have you tried pissing into a toilet with an erection?
Yeah, many times. Why?
You have to like bend it down and in, and it's not fun to do.
Yeah, neither's bending it up.
It's already up. It's already facing up.
No, it's facing out.
But
That
it's
is the-
more
that is the
up than
problem.
out.
It's facing out. Therefore,
It's more up than out.
Mine's not.
If it was being shot from the angle that it is at an erection, it's not going to go straight forward. It's going to have like some trajectory on it. It's going to go up and over like an arc, isn't it?
I don't think it's that up.
Have you got a right angle erection?
Maybe mine's a bit downy.
Just sad.
Yeah. I've got a sad erection. It's pointing at the floor.
Mine runs parallel with my body. Just straight up.
I haven't
Not literally,
really,
that would be insane.
I haven't really noticed. I'm going to have to look later on.
I just remember like every time I go for a piss with an erection, I have to like bend all the way forward, lean all the way over to try and do it. Or I start off bent all the way down and I just start taking steps back and see how far I can wee into the toilet from.
I just sit down.
Yeah, they don't have like bell end on the cold porcelain.
Yeah, but that's why you push it. You do a little push piss.
Oh yeah, I know the little push piss.
Yeah, you just do that.
For some reason that seems like it switches off my urine valve.
It does sometimes. You have to find the nice balance.
Sometimes, nice balance is the word, because sometimes I just like lean on my toes a bit. And then that allows me to get a bit more angle. I had to piss with an erection for a while, though.
Yeah, me neither. I forgot about that whole problem.
Just,
Waking up with an erection.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
And
about
that happens occasionally now.
It does,
But
yeah,
not
very
like,
occasionally.
it was a guarantee
it
at
was
one point.
every day, yeah.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
fucking day.
You'd open your eyes, and then there'd be one eye looking back at you.
Yeah.
Just straight up the chute. Hello. Every day.
Yeah. Why is that?
I think it's just like it's a puppy, and then it grows into a dog. Like it just wants playing with all the time when it's younger.
What do you think is there's got to be a scientific reason, like a evolutionary...
Why you would get random boners?
Yeah. I think it's your body being like, reproduce!
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Why
Maybe
the
it's just
morning. That's why I'm more confused. Why the morning?
Oh, I know why that is.
Why?
Because it's your blood, the capillaries that allow the blood to go in there, all relax while you're asleep.
Right.
So because they're all relaxed, they then allow the blood to go in and get an erection. It's not like a sexual thing. It's just relaxed
right.
capillaries that...
I
make
thought it
it
was
go
gonna be like
up.
an evolutionary thing where like your body wakes up and then it's like, fuck!
No, I've looked into it.
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, because I was just like, why do we get boners in the morning?
You're saying capillaries and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's capillaries. I'm probably using the wrong word.
Capillaries. But it sounds right.
Whatever it is that lets blood into a penis.
Oh, okay.
The opposite of a doctor, by the sounds of it.
You got doctors and you got capillaries.
And never the two shall meet or be mixed up. One lets blood in, one lets it out.
That's why they should drain. Drain his capillaries.
I think the capillaries are just the part that allows the blood to go in. I think they're all over your body. Like sometimes I like burst I think it's the capillaries in my face.
Your face?
Yeah, if I'm sick, then all the pressure like blows my eyes out.
What?
And I end up with loads of little red dots where they've all like burst inside.
What?
From vomiting hard.
Oh, take a photo of that next time that happens.
There probably is photos of it. Any picture of me hungover usually has got them in it.
Find one.
Because I puke regularly. I am definitely a serial puker when it comes to the drinking. Although I haven't since I started drinking again. Yeah, I have. I did once. Yeah. And that was a sad experience because I was drunk in my house on my own. I got so drunk on my own that I puked.
Wow.
That's a lot of drunk on your own.
That's a lot of drunk, yeah. It's a lot of problem as well.
It's not as bad as it seems. I was on a phone call to my friend who's in Canada.
Right.
And like our times just happened to link up. And it was an evening. And I was having a few beers. He was doing the same. It was morning there. And yeah, I just ended up sitting on the phone to him for like 3 hours and just got really drunk.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of socialising.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bit less sad.
It'd be the same as like if we were in the same room, would have done the same thing.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. How much did you drink for that to happen?
Not a lot. I think it was just one of those where I was just drinking fast.
Yeah.
I think because I was like walking around on the phone, I was getting my cardio in, so I was getting thirsty. And I was just drinking fast because we were laughing and having fun. Wasn't really thinking.
Yeah.
Because when I put the phone down, I went, oh shit, I'm well fucked here.
Got work the next day.
Yeah, I need some coke to sober me up. Debs comes back, I'm just in a cat hole. Sorry, I was on the phone to Rob for a bit.
And then I got a bit drunk. And now I took some cat to balance it.
I sold one of the children for drugs. We'll get them back. They're on tick. If anything, he seemed too keen to take her as part of the deal.
He said there'd only be minimal damage when she's returned. I've never, ever got drunk by myself, alone. Ever.
I don't count it as being alone.
Sorry, in my house.
You've never been drunk in your house?
By myself.
I suppose you hadn't drank for over 10 years.
Yeah, but when I did drink. I've had beers, but I've never got drunk by myself.
Yeah, right.
It was 100% a social thing for me. 100%.
Oh, I've definitely got drunk on my own.
Plenty.
Yeah. But a lot of the time it's not even intentional.
Yeah.
It's just like drinks are going down nice and easy. I'm having a good time what I'm doing. Like if I'm sitting just like making music or something, I'll be sipping beers or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's when I stop doing what I'm doing that I realise that I'm probably more drunk than I was aiming for. But 2 hours ago past, I'll stand up and go, oh shit. Whoops. I'm accidentally drunk again.
I'm accidentally drunk again. Oops, he did it again.
Then it's like a shh to myself.
I love that you're I just have an image of you being really productive and sound, just having a little sip and just doing stuff, and then getting up and going, and then instantly fucked, and you're just everyone be quiet. Just all of a sudden it just hits you like a brick wall.
He won't know. He can hear me. He's in my head. How did he get in there?
Get him out! Kier, what are you doing?
And then
I'm not drunk. You're fucking drunk.
The worst bit is I have such a good time creating whilst in that zone, and I look back at it the next day and I'm like, that's terrible. That's
all the thing you've done.
Yeah, whatever I've made or done. I'm just yeah, I can see why you were enjoying that because you were fucking drunk while you were doing it.
You just play it and it's
It happens so often. I just make a song and I'm well into it. Oh, this is fucking sick. I listen to the next day and I'm that's just problematic. Let's just start over. Well, that was a waste of an evening and now I'm hungover. Great. The dream team. It is weird being drunk on your own.
Yeah,
the first thought is just well, I don't want to be this drunk now. That's not what I was aiming for.
Just doing for a few beers.
Yeah. Just a casual couple. Once that dopamine hits. Nom, 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 nom.
I ended up in a weird Instagram hole the other day of a guy who, I don't know if he was an alcoholic or is an alcoholic, but he was showing all the ways he used to. I think he was an alcoholic. He's not anymore. But he was showing all the ways he used to like hide booze from his wife.
Oh my God.
And some of them were insane.
Did he go for the double belt? Did he have a belt and then...
He had loads of like...
Oh, he actually did?
No, double belt. He had loads of like hidden hip flasks. As in like he'd bought specifically like weird shaped hip flasks and stuff, like little tube ones and things that you can hide like in like really discreet corners and stuff. And he was putting them in like plant pots, like burying drink in plant pots.
What, and then like strawing down to it?
No, like he would bury it.
I'll just bury it and just dig it up when he wanted it.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. He had a lot of these like basically like 30 centimeter but like tube flasks where you get like a good few shots in. And he would just like stab it in a plant pot and cover the top.
Then he could just uncover the top whenever he wanted.
Yeah, you just go and then pull it out.
Man.
That was one of them. One of the most like despair ones where I was like, oh, this is real sad. Where kind of, because the rest of it was like kind of fun gadgets almost and like hiding spots, and I was like, hee, this is kind of fun. That's why I was watching it for so long. And then one of the most despair ones where I was like, oh, this is fucked up, is he would arrange pots in his sink to look like pots, and then he would fill some of them with water,
so they look like they're soaking.
Yeah. But then he would have like a glass that had like a drink in, and then he would like tilt it to the side, so he's like, it definitely looks like it's just water. Why would I tilt it if it was alcohol?
Yeah.
And then he even said like, oh, my wife might smell these ones because they're stood up, but she's not gonna smell that one. You know, you'll drink that one while her back's turned.
This is super interesting, and the whole time there's just like a subtext of it just being tragic as fuck.
Yeah.
Super fascinating.
That's what I'm saying. I was really interested. I was like, this is fun. But
does reality just set in every so often? You're like, oh yeah, he's hiding his alcoholism from his wife
and kids.
I mean, you should do. That's the polite thing to do, I think.
Yeah. Keep it discreet.
If you're going to be an alcoholic, don't just leave the bottles everywhere.
Yeah.
Hide them in plant pots or like the kids' SMA and that. Put them somewhere else.
Yeah, that was a fun little morning for me.
The place I would go is the toilet cistern.
Really obvious one though, isn't it?
It's obvious, but who's going to go in there and have a look? Plus, you got a locked room.
Your wife, if you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, I don't think that her finding the bottles is going to go, oh, now that's cured. That's gone now.
No, but it's you want to hide them because
of the shame.
The confrontation and, you know, like, oh, God.
Yeah, the completely justified.
Yeah, she'll chew your ear off and you'll say you're sorry and you'll never do it again, but you're going to do it again, so.
You keep having 2 beers and then screaming football chants at the kids. You're shit, and you know who you are. I'm shit. There's a bottle of whiskey in my SMA right now.
You fucking want some?
It's like the end of, is it Rise of the Foot Soldier? Where like he starts opening up all the cabinets and there's like guns strapped everywhere in the house. Like every cupboard he opens, like there's like secret compartments in the wall. Like it pops like a bit of wood off. There's a gun in there, like a shotgun. And then like he goes into like his cutlery drawer and then underneath there's a gun. I can't remember where they were. I'm just making these up now.
Oh, okay.
But it's stuff like, he opens up a cupboard and then there's like a gun underneath it. So I'm guessing it's like that, but much less cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot less cool. Guns are a lot cooler. Alcoholism is not.
But when you combine the two, super cool.
Yeah.
Now you've done it.
Water pistols.
That's so much better. I was just thinking of a drunk guy running around with guns.
Pap, pap. Now I'm thinking of him just hiding water pistols everywhere.
There are nightclubs and stuff that do that.
What, hide water pistols?
No, that have alcohol and water pistols and then fire it into people's mouths and that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, because the invention of like the shotgun water pistol.
Oh my god!
Have you not seen that?
No. Does it literally just go bang and spray one bit?
No, it sprays like a ball.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen it?
No. I want to see it.
Right, you need to... No. You need to look well, you can, but you need to look at in general at the advancement of water pistols at the moment.
I haven't. I thought Super Soakers were still top.
You can get automatic rifle water pistols that shoot like rounds, like bap, 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 bap.
Best.
Long gone are the days of like just one single shot. It's like you can get like literal rounds now. It's great.
Yeah, well, my memory and what I thought was still current technology was just like...
No. It's crazy now. You get air canister guns and stuff. Like,
oh my god, that's
water
amazing.
pistol invention has gone far now.
Man, some of these look like proper fucking guns.
It's kit now, yeah.
Whoa, this one's electric as well, which is fucking...
Yeah. That's insane. There's some fucking sick ones. Honestly, I've went down some Instagram holes and I've almost bought a really expensive water pistol.
Man, some of these are outrageous.
Let's see what you're looking at. Yeah, these ones. Yeah, I've looked at these before.
It's this one up here, the machine gun one. Looks fucking mental.
They're crazy. Try and get some videos, because like...
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Seeing them in action, you are like, whoa.
I had no idea this is where we were at.
Yeah.
Water pistol. Extreme.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to think in the way of the person that wrote it. Crazy powerful water.
This is the coolest water gun I've ever seen. It's fully electric, rechargeable via USB-C. It automatically refills itself. Just press the trigger forward and watch the digital display go up to 100. Yeah. Then I have about 20 shots that are super powerful and blast crazy far, up to around 30 feet. It's insanely fun, and that's why this is the coolest water gun I've ever seen. It's fully electric, rechargeable via...
This is the coolest water gun I've ever seen. It's completely retardable.
It did sound like he was saying that.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. I remember when a super soaker would hit you in the eye and that would hurt like shit.
Yeah.
One of them hits you anywhere, it's going to hurt like shit. I keep seeing the adverts for those like salt blasters.
What?
Salt for like taking out flies. They're guns that fire little bits of salt. So you can take flies out of the sky in your house. It does leave you with quite a big salt problem.
Do you mean like literal, like you fill it with salt?
Yeah. Yeah, actual salt.
And then you can shoot a fly with it?
Yeah.
Why?
To kill the fly and season your home.
That's the bit I'm confused about.
That's
salt everywhere.
Every time I watch it, I'm like, man, I'm going to miss that fly 10 times before I hit it, and my house is going to be covered in salt, and I'll be wishing I just had a fly in it again.
Oh, just spray.
I'll just let them live. I hope one of the spiders gets them.
Yeah. Circle of life.
Yeah, inside my house.
Yeah.
I do prefer it when there's not flies. They're well fucking annoying. Why do they like to sit on TVs?
Yeah, light and warmth.
Oh yeah, the warmth.
You gotta think all your walls are cold and boring. That TV's warm and filled with light.
It's like,
yeah, he's having a great time on that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Basically a spa for him.
There's only so many times you can make the joke, oh, that fly looks like it's coming out of the screen. Yeah, it does run out of steam pretty quick, that one. And also then you try to slap it on the TV and break the TV. And kids are crying. I'm drunk.
Again.
For the third time that day.
Dad, just leave the fly. No, I have to get it.
He seems really interested in that plant pot at the moment. Keeps huffing the plant.
I'm going to get it any minute now.
I'm siphoning it. That's what I'm doing.
I'm just going to go to the kitchen and have and look at the flower.
I think it needs sticking back together with this big bag of glue I've got. Right, I'm going to mark this one as damaged. I've got the perfect marker for it. Who are you people? What are you doing in my house? Get out. I don't know you. I don't love you. Move.
Daddy's going to get the fly. He just needs a little injection first. It's just steroids, kids. And then Daddy's going to get the fly. Woo!
The fly no longer exists in my world. I am the fly.
night.
She comes downstairs in the morning. I'm just like laid on the TV. It's so warm.
I understand now. Why are you?
This is what I think I'm
some
saying.
British man.
This is what I am. Some British man. Oh, that's what I was thinking of saying.
Posh.
But what Deb hears the whole time is.
Kier, get down from there.
That's how anything I make from now on is just like from the perspective of a fly. Got these tattoo designs. Are they mostly pictures of shit?
Just seems to be a lot of shit and sugar.
I made a song with LL Cool J and J-Lo.
Okay.
I couldn't actually remember how it went until I went for it the second time.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Oh, I think it's called Lose Maybe Out of Control, I think it might be called. From the early 2000s, but there is a bit in the middle of it where it just goes
Rings a vague bell.
Yeah, that was me featuring as a fly.
Imagine calling yourself Ladies Love.
Cool James.
Cool, yeah, cool as well.
Why is that the word that you want to keep as well?
I'm so cool. Ladies love Cool James.
There's never been more evidence of someone making up their own nickname.
100%.
Ever.
Yeah. Yeah, no one was ever like, man, ladies love Cool James. Yeah, they do. Like, that never happened. That did not happen. He was definitely sat at home alone, drunk, and was like, I want a cool nickname. Ladies love me.
What do you think, fly on the wall? Maybe we should call documentaries that. We should call documentaries Fly on the Wall, because they see everything. What was I thinking about again? I just like that they went, right, we need to get some vocals in here. What do you want to do? And just went through it instead. I respect that. Ladies love Cool Kier. Hello, Cool Kier. Hello, Cool K.
Oh, yeah, he leaves the cool in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hello, Cool, yeah. I've really just realised that.
I would have thought what would have happened was he named himself LL Cool J when he was, I'm assuming, 7 or 8. And then at some
Hopefully, that's what you'd hope.
You'd hope, yeah. You'd hope he wasn't 25. And at some point, you'd have thought that it would have lost the Cool J. It'd just been called LL all the time. And at some point, someone would be like, oh, why are you called LL? And they'd go, oh, it's because my old name was Ladies Love Cool James. Now I'm just called Ladies Love.
Lady Love.
Lady Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it could have been.
But instead, he's just committed to LL Cool J.
Yeah. That's like committing to a career name that your career name is your first email address.
Yeah.
That is kind of the same thing. He's like,
what was your first email address?
lickmybumcrack@hotmail.com.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Lickmybumcrack.
Lickmybumcrack@hotmail.com. No hyphens, no full stops, nothing. Just straight.
How long did you have that for?
Oh, a few years. I applied for jobs with it.
Shut up. Did you actually?
Yeah.
You actually applied for jobs with an email that was lickmybumcrack?
Yeah, and I've never not got a job I went for. So.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
How many jobs did you get with the email lickmybumcrack? Like, just guess, roughly.
Either 2 or 3.
Fuck me.
But that could have been what sealed the deal.
What? You have an email, lickmybumcrack?
Halford's were like, we need to sell some stereos, and this is the guy. He knows how to talk to the people that want to buy these stereos.
Yeah, that's true.
My second email was lick my ass crack. That is true as well.
Shut it. No, it's
I
not.
promise you.
You're joking.
My second email was lick my ass crack. Which I think I set up as a joke. I think someone said I had to set up a new email rather than use lick my bum crack.
How old were you at that point?
25. No, of course I wasn't. I was a teenager.
Yeah, but how old?
Lick my bum crack was at about probably 12, 13. I was using it to log into Habbo Hotel.
Yeah.
And lick my ass crack must have been after that by quite a bit. Maybe 17 or something. I was like, I know what a sensible choice is here.
Mm.
I was pleased that it didn't have to have any hyphens or full stops and stuff. It was nice that it went straight through. No numbers. I think that's what made it seem classy.
There's nothing about that that's classy. Nothing there is classy. So aggressive and weird. What was your email? Did you have a normal email after that?
Yeah, I just went to Kier Phillips.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Grew up, didn't I? Had to grow up.
Oh. I don't know why, but that's genuinely a bit sad.
I couldn't think of any other names for asses. Now I would be able to. Lick my booty crack would have been it.
Yeah.
Been straight on that. Lick my junk in the trunk. Something like that.
You could have just went for fully like I eat ass.
That's probably been taken though.
Browntown.
Lick my brown town.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't about me eating ass. It was about me offering an option if someone wanted to lick my 13-year-old anus.
Yeah, it's not aggressive at all. It's just putting it on the table.
Yeah, it's just saying,
hey,
take it or leave it.
Hey, I do like to eat ass.
No, they don't lick my bum crack.
Oh, sorry.
The offer on the table is you can lick my ass.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
You can lick it if you want.
No.
I'm not going to force you. There's no issue of consent here. But on the email, it does say lick my bum crack. And by responding, you're entering into a verbal written contract.
So when you got those jobs. Thanks for hiring me. First day. So...
Looking a bit dry back there, isn't it?
I mean, it doesn't have to be you, but somebody.
That's why I came here.
Somebody has to lick my bum crack.
Something has to get exciting here in home base. That's what you call your ass. Oh, good times. Good times. What was your first email? Daryl.C. Watson.
No, it was teen_spirit 1993.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like Nirvana. Do you know the best bit? My sister set it up for me. And when she set it up for me, she was like, so you can't do something silly. You got to think of something that, like, you know, it'll last. Like, you want something good. And, like, you want it to follow you through it. I was like, teen_spirit. And she was like, I mean, it's not silly, but, you know, you might not like Nirvana.
Something that's going to last. Teen's got to be the first word, then. That won't age.
And I was just fully like, no, that's perfect. And then she's like, you need some numbers. And I was like, birth, yeah, sweet.
Obviously, I was totally the same as you in that I listened to Nirvana and loved Smells Like Teen Spirit. But it's funny to go, I was a big Nirvana fan, so I went, Teen Spirit was the song. That was the one that I used. Yep. Nothing that was like a B-side, an album track, nothing. No. Just the one that was the number one song on every Kerrang countdown ever.
Well, I was going to go for Rape Me, but it felt a bit wrong.
I swear I don't have a gun at hotmail.com. If I got an email from that, I'd be like, that guy has a gun. For sure.
I just get an email from Rape Me at hotmail.com. Hi there, I was just wanting to inquire. Delete.
Let me just check. Hotmail.com is a geographic location.
Where is it you want to be raped?
Hotmail.com headquarters. Which is like Microsoft headquarters. Bill Gates raped me.
But yeah, teen_spirit, and then it was just my normal email.
Also, if someone doesn't know that that's a Nirvana reference, you're just like, hey, I'm a teen spirit. Yeah.
Or it's saying that I like Teen Spirit. Not a good look, is it?
It's not ideal.
I think everyone knows what Teen Spirit is.
Surely Teen Spirit was something before Nirvana said those words next to each other. What's that smell? Well, we're going to have to make up a new phrase for that. It's not really young, but not really adult. It's like a ghost, but that's not really the word for it.
What are you on about?
Teen Spirit. Not young, not old, teen. Not a ghost. That's not the right word for it. Spirit.
Oh, because it smells like, right.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
I'm with you, yeah.
And they were coming up with it for the first time because no one had said teen, then spirit before.
I mean, someone had. Maybe not publicly, though. In like a song.
I think that there were rumours that it had happened, but I think there was a comma between the teen and the spirit.
A bit of my eye.
Is The Exorcist Teen Spirit?
What?
Is The Exorcist teen spirit?
What do you mean?
That's a teenager, isn't it? She got a spirit inside her.
I haven't seen it.
Probably smells quite bad as well. You haven't seen The Exorcist?
No.
Oh, you should.
I don't know if I missed the boat.
I think just watch the intro to Scary Movie 2 and that'll give you everything.
I've seen that.
You don't need much more than that. Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's everything. That is the film. They didn't even cut anything out. That's the whole thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I think the original was a lot more humorous than they made it. They made it a bit more serious, I think. Like, showing his pooing at the beginning. He's pooing. The scene opens and he's like going, Father, help me release these demons.
Yeah.
Then it zooms out and he's shitting. And he's got flies just all over his face. Oh, Father.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Scary Movie 2.
There's an amazing bit where the girl's just pissing for ages. She comes down the stairs and starts pissing. And then this guy in the background goes, she's good. And I just love that.
My memory's not as good.
I've watched Scary Movie 2 thousands of times, I reckon.
Tell.
I do love it.
Do you watch anything else?
No, I only watch Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
And sometimes I watch it twice and I call that Scary Movie 4.
What? Oh. Maybe we should take Viagra.
Just to see what it's like?
Yeah. Have you ever took it?
No.
I haven't either.
I'm kind of a little bit scared.
I have a friend who went through a phase of doing it.
What, on his own, at home?
No, like...
Oh, great. Now I'm hard.
I think he did, actually. I think he did do it a few times by himself.
I think the first time I did it, I'd want to do it on my own. I wouldn't want to be like, all right.
Yeah, you don't want to be like taking it and then like seeing what happens.
Yeah, that'd be like, right, there's a war over there. Here's a gun. Crack on.
Yeah.
I'll
just run into the wall with the gun. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try the gun out first.
Yeah, you want to be like, can I just like shoot some bits in my garden?
Yeah.
No, you have to go.
PSA, you shouldn't be wanking in your garden.
Why not?
Ideally.
You own that property.
People might see it.
I wank in my garden all the time.
Your garden is on the front of your house and there is a pavement right there.
That joke was for you.
That's what I thought. Better explain it.
Yeah, my garden is like 6 foot from the pavement. Front door to pavement is 6 foot, and it's a public path as well.
Yeah, and the wall is about a foot lower than your waist. Morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Mike's being weird today. I don't know what's going on there.
You need to cut your shrub back, love.
Yeah, this parking issue is a fucking nightmare around here, innit, at the moment.
Your cat is shitting everywhere.
Your cat has made a mess all over here, all over there, all over here.
All over. There. That's such a good image.
Using it to point at stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the shop? Oh, it's that way. You kind of have to thrust into the direction.
You do.
You go right, take a left. Round the roundabout.
Oh.
Quick 3-point turn. You should see my son's as an automatic.
That is such a good image.
Do you know the only reason that doesn't happen is because we've set up society that we don't do that.
What do you mean?
There is like an alternate reality where we didn't get weird about covering our genitals and people are just doing that.
Nah.
There's got to be.
Well, yeah, there'd be maybe an alternative reality where... But also, not covering our genitals is different to masturbation.
But that means that there must be a way that we could have been desensitized to that and not give a shit about it to the point where it's just normal.
What, masturbation?
Yeah. Like you're just at the coffee machine at work in the office and you just like smashing one out while you're waiting for it. And no one cares. Everyone's just like, yeah, that's what he does before meetings. Gets a coffee, clears his mind.
There's so many funny scenarios if masturbation was just like totally normal.
Yeah, because like if smoking was normal and there were ashtrays everywhere. So I'm assuming there'll be some sort of thing to come into. But you go to the pub.
Tissues?
You go to the pub and there's like just a tray in the middle of the table.
Wouldn't just come in the tray.
Yeah, because that's what... Yeah, you can even leave it on the little ashtray rest
there would
bit.
just be tissues everywhere. Don't be stupid. You're being ridiculous now in this fantasy world.
I think we would move past that because it's not very green to keep using tissues if everyone's just wanking all the time. If they're wanking like cigarettes, like once an hour.
Yeah, but you need to think of women.
Yeah, they do take up more space when they.
You need to be more, progressive here, Kier, and think about women's masturbation as well.
But that's why I'm thinking a big bowl would be good because you could just squat over the bowl.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work for women.
They're going to have to come up with their own solutions in this world.
Douches everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a urinal with like a jet spray, you could just walk backwards into it.
Bidets.
Perfect.
We're coming in it and they're washing themselves with it.
Yeah, so we're only using 50% of the water that we could be using. Mm. That's green.
That is good, yeah. I mean, I'd rather just come into a tissue and be done with it.
There'd be at some point, they'd be like, right, there's a wanking ban coming in. So from 12 o'clock tomorrow, no more wanking inside.
Protests.
Yeah, there's too much passive ejaculate being consumed by people unintentionally and it's unfair. So we're going to make little wanking shelters outside that you can just pop out and use those.
If this world did exist, what would be the funniest scenario of someone masturbating, do you think?
It wouldn't be funny anymore because it would be so normal in this
our
world. Oh, to us.
Yeah, funeral.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's definitely a funeral.
It's funeral, isn't it? Yeah.
We're gathered here today. Give me a minute. If it's that casual.
The guy at the front.
Yeah. The reverend, the father.
Sorry, I couldn't get my morning one in. And we're done.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The choir boys are just about to take over.
We're going to have to clean this water out before we do this baptism. Oh, he's got his hand. He's just doing a cross on a baby's head.
Like that.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Exorcisms. I compel this demon to get out of you.
Okay, so outside of funerals.
That's a good one.
Outside of funerals.
I'm really sorry to tell you, but you've got terminal cancer.
Thank you.
Do you want a tissue?
Sorry, my hands are a bit sticky.
I'm really sorry to say this, but your baby hasn't made it.
Oh, God.
There is some happy ones, isn't it? Happy 90th, Gran. Like, there is some nicer ones, sure.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the birth of your son. Like,
hovering over someone while they're blowing out candles.
Happy birthday to you.
This has descended into madness.
It would be as casual as monkeys in the zoo. You know, you just watch monkeys in the zoo and they just sat there and just go, yeah. Fuck it, I'm just going to start.
Yeah.
Like, they don't care. They're just like,
who gives a fuck?
And everyone in their community is just like, yeah, he does that. They just wank.
What's he doing? Oh, he's having a wank.
That's what I'm saying. This is the exact same thing that they're doing in the zoo, which I think they're doing just to fucking fuck with people. Well, shouldn't they probably wank with each other in the wild?
Doing to fuck with people.
Oh, because if I was locked in a room and people were looking at me of another species, I'd be showing them my asshole. I'd be tugging it away. I'd be just doing things.
I think but I think they're just doing the wanking because they just do the wanking, isn't it? I don't think they're doing it because people are looking at them. I think in the wild they definitely wank.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. But they might not do it with an audience like they do at the zoo.
They know they've got an audience?
Can they see through the glass?
Yeah. It depends on the zoo. Some they can't.
I'd assume mostly they can. They interact with people through the glass, don't they? Like, oh, you having a nice trip around the zoo, mate? Have you seen the flamingos yet? Just going for it.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in that world.
The wanking world.
Yeah.
Well, neither do I.
It's just fun to think about.
Yeah.
But that's only because we're in this world brain. If we were in that world brain, we wouldn't care less.
Yeah.
We'd all be doing it as well. Everyone would. Trousers would be made specifically to do it.
Yeah, with some kind of like easy access, like a zip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they just wouldn't come the whole way up your legs. They'd be like long stockings. They would stop here. You may as well just have it out all the time.
Yeah.
Be ready for it.
Ready to go.
Yeah. I'm sorry my stocks have plummeted.
Oh.
The worst ones would be stuff like, I don't think you're ever going to manage to get an erection again. He's just wanking while he's saying it.
That would be
The
good.
doctor. I'm sorry, you're infertile.
But I'm not.
I'm very fertile. Take some with you. Stock prices on tissues would go through the fucking roof.
Yeah, they would.
Toilet roll would be an even more emergency than it was during lockdowns.
God, remember that?
People couldn't get loo roll.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a fucking crazy time.
Yeah. Mad that was the first thing to go. Probably all the wanking.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, we're going to be locked in our houses for a few weeks. Better get tissues in then.
That is a great example of just like scaremongering, though.
Yeah.
That's all it was. I think it was like a couple of news articles were saying like toilet roll's going to run out, and then people were then like, "Sweet, I'm going to stockpile it," and then more people started doing it, and then obviously the scarcity did happen. At which point, everyone was like, "Well, I'm obviously going to stockpile it." The second they were like, "Can everyone just like be mature and just not do that?" Even I was like, "No." Because the second I remember we were
going to Costco.
We were in New York when it happened. We came back from New York. Like, we were in New York when that whole thing happened. That we were there for 2 weeks, and in that 2 weeks is when it happened. We came back, and me and Machine were watching all the videos online and stuff, and we're like, it's not going to be that bad. Like, it's stupid. Mm-hmm. We came back, went to the shop, and like, no toilet roll. And I was like, oh, there's literally none. Let's just go to the other shop. No toilet roll. We walked around, because it was in like a little thing with a bunch of shops. We walked around each shop, no toilet roll. And then I was like, we're going to have to get in the car and drive to find... Because we had none as well. We came back from holiday and we had like 2 rolls. I was like, we need to find it.
That's like one sitting for you.
Yeah. Long story short, we went from shop... I think we did 3 drives. It was 2 or 3 drives from different shopping units until we eventually found someone. When I found someone, I went, yeah, I'm taking loads. I was obviously... Because instantly from that situation, I was then panicked and was like, I might never get toilet roll again. That instinct took over, and I was just like, the second I saw it, I was like, I'm getting the biggest... They didn't allow me to buy multiples. So then I made Rasheen go through separate.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
That's it. Pro tip.
Yeah, so then we got like 48 rolls.
Too many rolls, if anything. Still using them now.
Lasted about a week in lockdown. Rasheen, I'm just going to go upstairs for... I'm just going to wank, really.
So the phone, like to anyone, just be like, yeah, he's got something wrong with his tummy, I think. He's just upstairs in the bathroom constantly, getting through toilet roll like no tomorrow. I'm guessing.
Oh, I think he's being sick.
He's calling for his mum.
No. His dad.
Oh, no, he's just thinking about him. He's crying a lot, actually. Yeah.
His dad did die only a month ago. Makes sense.
And now he's got the shits. You just come down, just like long white robe, just floating through, just the calmest ever.
Robe made of toilet roll. Rasheen made a nice robe. Look
what I did with all this excess toilet roll. I'm ass wipe man. Just run around the streets wiping asses with your cloak. Worst superpower ever. Oh, there's a man wanking. I'll catch that for you, sir. Have a nice day. You're wanking at the same time. You're in that world again now.
Yeah, that world again.
Multiverse. Marvel, reach out. I've got some ideas.
The wanking world.
It's the wanker man. He's the only man who doesn't wank, so he's the one that's productive and does everything. He's a monk. He's had it all cut off, so he can't.
There's terrorists wanking in a bank, and everyone's like, oh no, what do we do? Wanker man comes in. I know what to do.
I've got 2 hands. I'll save you.
The terrorist's like, what are we going to do? I don't know what we're going to do.
AK-47 in one hand, cock in the other.
I can't aim right. I can't get him. If only we could stop wanking.
Here he is. No dick man. It only lasts so long, though. Imagine the levels of arthritis going round. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bye!